the park manager, Colt Alford, has taken some time out of his busy schedule to answer a couple questions for us, give us a little background about the lake. And so, Colt, if you would, you'd be interested in hearing a little bit about the history of the park and how it first came together. It's my understanding that originally, when it was developed, the lake situation, it was in private ownership amongst some ranchers in the area.
Back in the 60s, a group of ranchers developed the lake and made the lake, and they called themselves the Lake Patagonia Recreation Association. And then I think the state was first contacted maybe in '73 about acquiring the lake or wanting to know if we wanted to buy the lake. The state parks was contacted, and then in 1975 it officially became a state park. And Dwayne Henshaw was the first state park manager back in 1975.
I'd like to also ask you about what it means to the park to have volunteers. And since this is part of Southern Arizona Paddlers Club activity twice a year, what your feelings might be about your interactions and history with those folks.
I've been with state parks for 11 years, going on 11 years. So I've been associated with the Paddlers Club for the past 11 years. Unfortunately, I weren't at their beginning, but since I've been here, I've seen the club grow. I've seen their attendance grow. I've seen, at first, I don't know if it was speaks to the condition of the lake or the state park as a whole, but when they first started back 10 years ago, we used to see mountains of trash. They would collect mountains and mountains and mountains of trash, which we appreciated every year. And then as time has gone on, they bumped in that spring cleaning, and so now they clean twice a year. So when they come out, it has somewhat of an effect to where we're not collecting as much trash. I think the clientele is getting a little better. I think the world in general is more mindful about litter. The Paddlers Club has put out the word about litter, and each year it seems to diminish a little bit. And we've done some improvements at the state park. I think our clientele's a little better just with the electrification of the sites. And I know we appreciate everything that the Paddlers Club does and all of the help they give us. And we couldn't do it by ourselves, keep the shoreline clean, without the help of the Paddlers Club. We just don't have the manpower or the time. And they'll come out in the 1 day, 2 days a year that they do it, and they'll sweep the whole shoreline, and it's good, until the next time. Just a beautiful location and living on the lake and working with the public. I enjoy working with the public. And I enjoy working with all our volunteers. Not only do we have the Southern Arizona Paddlers Club volunteers, but we have volunteers that come and help us in the wintertime. They run our Sonoyta Creek State Natural Area Park. We wouldn't be able to do it without those volunteers. We have no manpower for that park. It's all volunteers. We have volunteers that help us in the wintertime do special projects, painting and cleaning and building picnic tables. I don't think state parks could exist without volunteers and without the help that we get from volunteers like the Southern Arizona Paddlers Club.